Dorachi has kind of the flavor of bitter onion rings. I was talking to one Korean lady, and I mentioned that it was a Korean food that I liked. She's like, oh, really? Oh, good for you. It's supposed to be a very healthy herb, but a lot of Koreans themselves don't like it. But I like it. They say that it's good for asthma. I don't know if that's why, but I just happen to like the taste of it. Alright, well, I got some onions and tomatoes chopped up now. I'm not sure why, but I bought some stuff I need to chop up by hand and put in there too. Alright, now I'm going to put some chicken in here, let it soften up for being frozen, then cut it up. Alright, so there's some of Billy's goulash cooking again. Hey again. Alright, well, I think everything's pretty much boiled. Whew. This ladle is doing pretty good. It's not bending and breaking like the other ones, and even though it has a metal handle, it's not too hot to touch. I think it's because the handle is so thick. Because it's really thick, it has a high mass to surface area ratio, or a high specific heat, which both mean that it doesn't get hot quickly, so it doesn't burn your hand. Now I gotta fish the chicken out and cut it up, because I boiled it whole when it was frozen, and I'll add some seasonings. I think this could be good enough to eat like it is, but I'm going to add some spaghetti sauce and some seasonings. Alright, so that's all cut up now. Okay, believe it or not, I actually forgot the leafy green and purple vegetables, so I'll tear it up and put them in there quick. Alright, so that's in there now. Okay, well, I'm putting the spaghetti sauce in now. Now you can notice there's a lot of spaghetti sauce left in the jar. Alright, now a trick I've learned down through the years is put a little bit of water in the jar, put the lid back on it, then shake it. Then you can take that liquid and pour it into another jar. Shake that. Pour that into another jar. Shake that. I think that's thick enough now. I'm going to pour that in there. Alright. Now get some water and pour into one of these. Shake that. Pour that into another jar. Alright, maybe I should use a little more water there. Get a saucy lid. Shake that. And then pour that into another jar. Shake that. Then pour that in there. And by doing all this, you get almost all the sauce without much wasted. But you don't add too much water to make your stew too soupy. Because I don't like soupy stew with the water floating up to the top. Alright, so I've got my spaghetti sauce in there. Maybe I'll heat it some more. Spaghetti sauce in here, so it'll all mix up. Alright, well, you know, it's beyond belief, but I actually forgot. Oh goodness, I can't believe it. I actually forgot to put the garlic in, so here it goes. Alright, so got my garlic in there now. So heat a little more. I'm gonna. Alright. Alright, so I gotta stir that some more now. Alright, now hopefully this is the last version of this stew. I'm not going to add anything else to it. Not too bad. A lot of spaghetti sauce flavor with you know, all the broccoli and beans and everything in there. Not too bad. You know, it would go really good on some pumpernickel bread with some sour cream, except haven't found either one of those yet in Korea. Alright, here is one problem that you don't get with the olive and lime juice stew. The spaghetti sauce, you know, rice and meat stew tends to burn to the bottom of the pot a bit more. Alright, but I did get 15 containers of leftovers though. Here, if I turn the camera sideways, you can see them a little better. Oh yeah. Alright, so there are the containers of stew in the fridge. Alright, well, I got the pot cleaned up, got my sink cleaned up, so I more or less got things cleaned up, and by slopping water on the floor and then cleaning that up, I actually got my floor a little cleaner. Yeehaw!